What's going on, guys? It is Knogginator here, back with episode 9 of our Face of the Franchise series. Last episode, lost to the Oakland Raiders in probably our worst game ever, 5 interceptions. But we get 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions in the Steelers game, which means we have an upgrade. I'm thinking, do we do strong arm? Do we do field general? I think we're still going to go to field general. That's our scheme. That's what kind of quarterback we are. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're up to 77 overall. We had the +1 for morale. But to 77, so we're getting up there. Just looking at my goals and stuff, getting up there in Legacy 2, 735. I hope I can make it to the Hall of Fame one day. That'd be nice. I never have made the Hall of Fame in any career mode because I never got that far. But yeah, hoping we can do that here. So playing the Jets in this one. Overall, Jets have a pretty good secondary, pretty good defensive line. And they have Le'Veon Bell, so that's basically their scheme. They're a pretty balanced team all around, so definitely not going to be an easy game. But we start off with John Ross. They're simple as it goes. As you see there on the bottom, the Bills beat the Cowboys. Interesting. Don't know if that would happen in real life, but don't know who we're going to throw it to. Just going to throw it to the guy going across the field in the flat, and we're 2 for 2, 27 yards. Also, it's week 13. We're thinking about playoffs, right? You know, we're I believe we're 5-7 or 6-6, so we're in the hunt. You know, we're not gonna do anything in the playoffs if we make it, because we'd only be like a 9-7 wildcard team. But we're in that situation where, you know, do you just tank for the last 4 weeks and get a top 10 pick, and I can just focus on what I'm doing and trying to get my player better, or do we still try to win every game and maybe push for that playoff spot, but you maybe just get eliminated in that first wild card round? So it's kind of a mixture. For me, I just still want to do the best I can to upgrade Noah Sanders. So I'm going to try to get the most completion percentages I can, try to get all my game day goals, and obviously still try to win the game because you get a lot of XP for winning. So that's what we're doing. We also just hit 3,500 yards. Here we are at the 17-yard line. We got Ross on a great play. Let's see what happens here. We're going to try it. And we get it. Never mind. Did not catch that there. Looking at the bottom, 1-10, Miami. They're doing pretty good, I have to say. So we are knocking on the door again in the red zone. And we got A going across. We're going to throw it right to him. Will he be able to get the touchdown? No, he won't. And it's John Ross who gets injured yet again. So he just came back from injury 2 weeks ago as one of our main red zone receivers. And he gets injured on the 1-yard line. And we're just going to throw it off to A, and it gets picked off. Terrible event right there. Janoris Jenkins. Right, I believe that's Janoris Jenkins. I'm not even sure. But we get picked off on the 1-yard line. That's terrible. But we're going to send until we get to the more red zone kind of stuff here. And I believe that's AJ Green with the crazy catch. So now we're back here on the 26-yard line. Back again. Could we hit Joe Mixon in a flat? He is running a nice route. X is also open, but we're going to throw it over, and it's unfortunately dropped. Face of the franchise receivers. They don't like to hold on to the ball. Also, with the touchdown here, we can break or tie Andrew Luck's record, so we're going to try to do that, but right now, it's not looking like it. But we have Eifert going across. Going to throw it to Eifert, and he gets hit stick down and will not catch the ball. So we had to kick a field goal, as you see. But the Jets scored yet again, so 17-3. Really not doing so hot. The Bengals defense is not very good at all. And we throw it to Y. It was no good. Probably should have threw it to X there. But anyways, that was in the past. This was recorded 2 days ago. Bucks beating the Jaguars there on the bottom. Really, the games we're trying to focus on are the ones in our division. So we want to make sure the Ravens lose. We want to make sure that the Browns and Steelers lose. But like I said, we're not really a playoff team. Just kind of in the middle right now, but if we do want to make the playoffs, those are the teams we need to lose. So we go ahead and score the touchdown going down the field after a couple rushes and a Tyler Eifert catch, as you saw there on the top. We're going to throw it over to B, and it is knocked down again. The defenders like to hang around and then just come at the last second, so don't really like that. But we are on the rush here. Could we possibly tie up a game with a touchdown in the third quarter? This game still isn't out of hands. As you see there, Cleveland 6-5. Pittsburgh 5 and 6 on the bottom. So those are the teams that we want to lose and are playing against each other, which is obviously good because that means that one of them has to lose. We'll obviously hope it's Cleveland because they're the better team out of the two. AJ Green, though, with a touchdown, or not a touchdown, reception. Could he get a touchdown here, though? Maybe. We're just going to run with Noah Sanders. It rolls over, gets 3 yards. We don't have many rushing touchdowns on the year. I think we might only have like 2 or something. I probably have to check that. At this moment, when I'm recording this, I've already actually finished the full season in the off season. I don't know how many rushing touchdowns we finished with. I'll have to check that for next episode that I record, which would be episode 12. So there, though, we get a touchdown, Tyler Eifert, and we tie up the game as long as our kicker can get the extra point, which he does. And now it's 2020, fourth quarter. We're seeing 2020 vision, unlike our lineman who gets the penalty. See what I did there? Probably not, and it's holding. So Clint Bowling there with the holding call. And yeah, not exactly what we needed here. 3rd and 19. We got Azuma. We got Britt. Probably going to try to hit one of those. And Azuma's actually going to take the quick turn. He's going to be able to catch on to that. And we convert the 3rd and 19, but not without a consequence. And Azuma gets hurt. So both Ross and Azuma get hurt. Don't know how long they're going to be out for. But that's unfortunate. Here we go yet again. We're going to go for the high pass, and it's not caught, but the guy coming from behind catches it, and we advance some yards, and that turns out to be AJ Green's 1,000th yard of the year. So how about that? Off of a reception from another guy. So here we are on the 1 yard line. We have our superstar ability. We're going to try to throw in the numbers, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. That looked like Leif Erickson, and we take the lead. Here we are yet again. Look at that. That's what we like to see. A rushing touchdown by Joe Mixon. 80 yards or something, I think. And, yeah, I usually don't show rushing plays. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't even a rushing play. Oh, how about that? Giovanni Bernard, I think. I don't know if that's Joe Mixon. No, that's an 8. Is that an 8? That's a 6? Not sure. But yeah, Joe Mixon there. I thought that was a rushing play. That's why I cut it in the post production, but I guess not. So we're up by a touchdown now with 50 seconds left. Noah Sanders has 576 yards. This has been an absolutely crazy game, and we do get sacked there, unfortunately. So, you know, this game isn't over just yet, even though it basically is. But if they get a fumble touchdown, that would suck. Or if we get a holding call on an easy touchdown, just like we did here. Will it be Quentin Bowling or will it be Jonah Williams? It's always one of the two, basically. Nope, it's Cordy Glenn. So obviously we're hoping to get that special teams or the offensive line better next year. We're just going to throw that anyway. It's no good. And we win the game. Noah Sanders, 28 for 47, 576 yards, 4 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. And we get a key win that we need for the playoffs, which is obviously really good. Joe Mixon had maybe a career game. I mean, he had a lot of great yards in this game, including that long touchdown. So, yeah. Going to look here at the stats in just a second. But, yeah, there we go. 59.5% completion. Not exactly the greatest. I aim for 60%. That was my goal. But we do get 122.2 QB rating. 12 yards per and a 73-yarder. AJ Green had 31 yards of rack right there. Not bad. 8 receptions, 202 yards. Tyler Eifert had a pretty big game, too. So, obviously, Mixon did as well. So, that is the end of this. I hope you guys all enjoyed. We're on a 3-game winning streak because we do beat the Browns, which is obviously incredible, that what we need for the playoffs. So we get a big win against the Jets. We get a big win against the Browns. Even though Baker had 450 yards, we had no interceptions again, which is really good. Joe Mixon had quite a good game there as well, and an 86-yard reception touchdown. So he came in clutch in this game. We are looking good. We're shaping up to possibly be a playoff team. We're second place in the division right now. See you guys next time, and peace.